In this final section of the video, we turn our focus back to you, the biological or chosen family members, adult siblings, partners, and close friends and others who can support someone who is struggling with addiction. Understand that innovations and options for SUD treatment will continue to evolve. The language and terms used to describe them will change, and the path to recovery of your loved one will have twists and turns. But through it all, you can be the constant, a supportive, knowledgeable, and protective presence.
This whole process is really trying to talk to the support that the families need, and that's very important.
In order to get through addiction, you need some kind of support.
You are just as important as the person that you care about that's using.
There are family support groups out there to help you manage those different levels of emotions. And having supports in place can really help you navigate all of that.
Wished I had known the who, what, where, and why. Who could I reach out to? Who could I talk to without feeling like I'm betraying a confidence of a loved one?
Now I may need to seek therapy. Now I may need to seek out those support groups, or be able to call a hotline, or be able to go online to watch videos. Understand the importance of having a chain of supports that we can pick up the phone to contact. All of those things will be beneficial.
The science clearly shows that successful recovery from a substance use disorder significantly increases with the involvement and meaningful support from family and other loved ones. But we also know that being a strong support system to someone struggling with addiction isn't easy. There will be ups and downs in the process, and many substance users will relapse. You will need to be prepared if this happens, and make sure that you take care of yourself enough to be able to remain engaged with your loved one and active in the recovery process. And part of taking care of yourself is setting boundaries.
So set the boundary, identify it, set it, and be okay with it.
So we tell families, you could draw your boundaries and you can be as involved as you want as far as the levels of intensity. How involved do you want to be?
They have to be ready to do it themselves. Just hang in there with them. Be positive, care for the person, but set boundaries. You're not loving them any less. If anything, you're loving them more.
So that being said, how about I just do what's best for my own emotional wellness?
Even with boundaries, you still have to practice self-care.
Sometimes we got to take a step back, put the oxygen mask on ourselves, take care of ourselves, then go in and help them.
You can't help somebody if you don't know how to help yourself.
Self-care is something that I live by. You have to establish rituals. What are the things that make me feel at peace, calm, still, allowing me to think, and tap into those, as it's going to look different across the board. What works for me may not work for you. Understanding your safe space and what that looks like, and understanding your signs.
You can define and practice self-care in the best ways that work for you, that address your mind, body, and soul. Make time for reflection and find things to enjoy, laugh, and smile about every day. Respect your body by taking good care of it. Don't forget about your spirituality, whatever keeps you centered. And know that if you're feeling overwhelmed, it's okay to get the support and help you need.
Most of all, what worked for me was having supports, but also having my spirituality as a resource. Spirituality is one of the core foundations of recovery. Step number one is admitting that we're powerless. And sometimes we're powerless over our loved ones. All the time we are.
You have to learn how to let go, let God, take care of yourself so you could be strong, because sometimes your strength is what that family member needs to pull themselves out of the hole that they're in.
Have faith, keep faith. It's just never too late.
Just remember that for most people, at some point, long-term recovery is not just a possibility. It happens.
And we also understand the positive side of recovery. We always talk about the negative numbers, but we don't talk about how 75% of people do recover. They may fall down once, twice, 3 times, and they may get up on that 4th time, and guess what? They recover and go on and do wonderful things in their lives and in our communities.
The best way to get through this recovery journey with your loved one is by taking care of yourself. Surely, even aside from this situation, you deserve it. Take care of your physical, mental, and spiritual health while setting boundaries and asking for support when you need it. You can't help your loved one when you are running on empty. The recovery process may not be easy, but self-care and support allow you to walk beside your loved one as they and your family begin to heal and move forward.
My brother that was on heroin, he's living a prosperous life. He's gotten married, he's developed a good, strong relationship with his children, and he's become more of a pillar of the family.
I commend my dad, and I think he's really strong for being able to do it, for being able to stick with that for 22 years now, even though he had many slapbacks and, setbacks and stuff. Like, he finally did it.
Get support. Get educated. Get resources. And get involved. Your loved one deserves help. You deserve peace. We provide both.